Alright, this is DayTraderRockStar here for the week of, I guess, June 29th going up to July 3rd. And this is for the 10-4000 watch list for Day Trader Radio. A little market review. The watch list now is being offered to special members here, so I'm not emailing those out anymore. You can come to the site and sign up for it. But there's a whole new section to the site, so just let me go over that. There's a whole new section of the site, actually even getting the live TV channel up in a couple weeks, which is going to be good. So the whole new section is going to be interesting, and we're going to get those up running. New alert systems going out, and some other things. So come on by the station, DayTradingRadio.com. I've been working on this watch list for about 3 hours now, so I'm happy to get it finally done and just finish up with the video here. So, alright. I'm looking at a chart here of the S&P 500. Now, a lot of people, you're here going into Friday, a lot of people saying the market's now broken down into bear market territory. And that's on the Dow. You can see it on the Dow here. We've actually moved lower than the March lows, causing us to be into bear market territory. But the truth is, even though the Dow is like, it's like the grandpa. It's like, everyone wants to give it respect, but it no longer has respect. It's the S&P that has respect. So you got to go by the S&P, and the S&P here hasn't closed down below March lows yet. So this S&P index, and this is the real index for real traders, isn't in a bear market yet. So this is important to watch. It hasn't even closed to closing lows. Definitely have to watch the closing lows on which is going to be around 1273.37 this week. That's the March closing lows on the S&P 500. So we're going to watch that. Now, all signals are shaping up nicely and shaping up for almost like a capitulation type of selling here early in the week. There's a couple things that I want to show you. The first one being the VIX. I think the VIX is just an awesome indicator here if you use it the right way. Now, if we zoom out here, I know this is on the video and you can't really see it here, but you can see the last 3 times the VIX spiked up above 30. We're going to say spiked up above 35 here. And that was in August, and then back in January, and then back in March. All right, each one of these times the VIX spiked up, the market made a medium-term bottom in the market and rallied hard off of it. All right, we're not even up to that level yet. We're not even close to being up to that level. So it's hard for us to really officially, technically put in a bottom until we get a spike in the VIX. That's the fear index here. This is the volatility index. This is the fear in the market, and you want to have that fear come into the market so people can, want to step out of the market and get the hell out of, just want to step to the sidelines and sell their shares and say, I'm done with it. I can't take it anymore. And you want to see that volume coming in and the fear, and that's gonna nail in a bottom in this market. And that's historically the way the market makes a bottom, and we haven't really seen the capitulation move for years. I mean, this is March maybe, it's nothing, but I remember back in the 90s when maybe even early 2000s, I think there was a little capitulation, but not since the 1990s I haven't remembered a real severe capitulation move. And when you see that, you're going to remember that, and you're going to be scared. So you really need to see that. You need to see the volatility index spike, and that's a long way to spike right here. We have another 10 points to spike on the volatility here. So it's, this is a main indicator when you talk about market bottoms here. So we have to really pay attention to that. I expect to see the market spike, this volatility to spike this week, and with that spike, I expect us to probably have 2-day selling coming into this market. I'm going to guess it's going to be Monday and Tuesday, and I think Tuesday we have a good chance of reversing. So you gotta just hang in there. I have some good, you got to watch the good stocks that are setting up. Now you could actually take a look at the Dow here, and you look at this thing. This thing's actually shaping up like capitulation. Capitulation is almost like a waterfall. You want to have this just steep sell-off here, and you can see right here on the daily chart on the Dow, the volume is starting to pick up, and the market's just dropping off like a cliff here, and that's capitulation. But again, we're not seeing the fear in the markets, so we're going to watch that. So I think we're going to still see some bloodshed in this next couple days. We're going to keep our powder dry. That's the most important thing, because there's some big stocks out there that are setting up nice. Now again, like I said, the 10-4000 watch lists are going out to special members of the site, so I don't want to give out all the good stocks here, but I'll give you a little teaser right here of some good ones out there. All right, I think there's actually some really good setups. All right, one I think is the Baidu. Baidu is actually looking pretty good. BIDU. You know, this one's slowly been grinding down. It's in a nice little channel pattern, moving back down here, and you have this nice little falling wedge pattern. And again, we're holding above the 200 period moving average here at 287.50, so we won't watch that level. And you know, I think we have a good shot of this one really rallying out sometime early, middle of this week. So we're going to watch the Baidu. There's some other heavy hitters out there. You got to watch the Google, you got to watch the Goldman Sachs and the Apples, and all the best of breed stocks for the ones that the market's going to get back into. A couple other ones that are looking really oversold is GE here. I mean, this one is, you know, they talk about this one having a big financial section of the company that's taking this one down. But if you look at the historical charts on GE here, I was looking at it today. You go out on a monthly chart. I'm going back 2007, 6, 5, 4. I'm zooming all the way out, all the way to 2003 here. And we're actually getting down to like historical low numbers here. It's like amazing to see GE down at this level. So again, the markets could always, you know, pull back, and they're known for pulling back farther than what is expected. So bets are, you know, not on the table yet. I'm still, you know, not overly bullish going forward here. I just want to see how this the volume picks up and how the VIX actually performs in the next 2 days. And best bet going this week, there's a really good best bet, and let's see here, and it's one of my favorite, actually let's take a look at one more thing here. There's a nice little candlestick here on Google that I focus on here. This is a candlestick called the well, it's not a, you know, it's a damn close dragonfly doji here. It's called a dragonfly doji, and it's very close to being a perfect one. It's a little off, you know. The dragonfly usually closes it, you know, there's not much of a tail up on the top here, but this is close enough to a dragonfly doji for me to really take notice of it. All right. Tonbo also it's called. It's a Japanese term for it, and it's a really one of the more bullish patterns out there for a single candlestick pattern. Mostly candlestick patterns usually are divided by one or two or three candlesticks, but this dragonfly here is a very bullish pattern here, and it usually marks a reversal in the stock or the market, wherever the market is at that time. So we'll be watching this dragonfly pattern, or this very bullish hammer here, going into tomorrow on Google. And don't forget, Google coming out with earnings, I believe, on the 17th, so we want to watch that. All right, I think that's it for now. Definitely get by the site. It's www.daytradingradio.com. I'm DayTraderRockStar. There's a lot of new things. Also check out the TV. It's going to be live day trading TV starting very soon, within the next couple of weeks. I actually have the TV up and running, some clips and stuff, so come over and check it out, and I think you're going to enjoy it. All right, I'll talk to you in the markets tomorrow. How do I get the hell out of this thing?